So, Hal Jordan. Original Green Lantern Corps Green Lantern. Yeah, that's right. One of the most often used lanterns in comics and very famous for looking terrible in 2011. And yet, for all his appearances and supposed character development, God, this guy's a piece of shit! Hello, thieves, assassins, and rogues of ambiguous gender, and welcome to why I think Hal Jordan can go suck a space jellyfish forever. Note that this is just my opinion. So, during the storyline of Reign of the Supermen, the villain Mongol just kinda nuked Coast City, Hal Jordan's hometown. He, understandably, is not very happy about this, which leads into the actual story, Emerald Twilight. So, he used his ring to bring an entire city back, to which he then gets a visit from the Guardians of the Universe, who's like, hey man, that's kinda against the fundamental rules of the Corps, so we're gonna have to take your ring and you're gonna have to come with us. He responds by killing all of them, every Green Lantern alive. He then takes their rings, leading to this absolutely terrifying cover. And this guy's supposed to be a hero? From there, after carving a bloody green murder canyon through all of his coworkers and killing Sinestro, he accesses the central power battery, gets possessed by Parallax, and becomes a full-on bad guy. For several real-world years. Even attempting to pull a flashpoint and stick his dick in the timeline to reset the universe. Disclaimer, the Flash did not actually stick his dick in the timeline, that's an analogy I stole from the Panda Red. They tried to retcon this later by saying that Parallax had been with him far longer than just the events of Emerald Twilight, but that doesn't make sense. Because the first time he had access to Parallax was after he already killed all the other Green Lanterns. Huh. Gonna be quick through this one. At one point in the comics, a 14-year-old elven Green Lantern named Arisia uses her powers to age her body up because she has a crush on Hal, and he takes advantage of her. This man has left the Green Lantern Corps as many times as I have fingers on a hand. See? Once in 1984, once in 1993, once in 2009, once in 2018, and again in 2024. Man cannot commit to anything. During DC Rebirth in 2016, two new Green Lanterns joined the fray, named Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz, who gained their rings in times of great peril. They're stationed on Earth, and Hal Jordan is assigned to train them, and he does not do that. He just kind of fucks off and leaves these two untrained space cops, just to figure it out on their own. It does not go well. Basically what the title card says, Kyle Rayner got a trope named after a traumatic incident which we still use today, that being fridging. John Stewart is DC's second black superhero ever and an absolute stone-cold badass. Hell, even Guy Gardner has more characterization and more infamy because people still reference that time that Batman fucking Saitama'd his ass. In conclusion, a lot of the notable things that would make Hal Jordan interesting just kind of make him seem like a complete asshole, with not a whole lot of regard for others. But that kind of character can work. Look at every villain. I just don't think Hal does, especially as a hero. Have a great day, rogues, and tip your server.